well, we're gonna try this again. And I would if I would if Kayn wasn't like high cost. We'll go for sorcery here. It's not the worst. My nose is itchy. Damn it. Oh well. Now we're up against Poppy. She has perfected mana flow band. That means that she's going to immediately drop Poppy on me, and I'm not going to have that much fun. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. That is true. That is true. I actually tried Gale Force on him before because I was like, ooh, free scout. And yeah, it didn't go as planned. So he never scales. He never scales, and if Aurelion Sol didn't have like massive units, it would be a good thing. Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, he doesn't keep his stats if he doesn't kill. And if he goes back into this through his hand, the only thing that keeps his stats is his scythe.
Poppy! I found a hero! Yeah? Where? What are you looking at me for?
So I can't utilize it that much. I wish. We'll drop down the defector here. That's the same reason why I don't have double stalkers blades on them. It's because like their units are like later down the line, their units get to be really big, and so Kayn's just going to hit like twice into, say, Poppy, for instance, if he had it now, and then he's going to go back in my hand, and then they're going to do this to me, and yeah, there wouldn't be much I can do. Alright, well, we're going to block like that. We're going to eat 20 damage, unfortunately. And we're going to give the Darkened Harpoon to our scout. And we'll end the round there. Yeah, if I had Berserker's Buckle, I would be using that on Kayn. And then I wouldn't need to use Quick Strike. Or sorry, Quick Attack. And I think that would help. But that's not going to happen until I get to level 30 at least. There might be a way for me to make sure our defector survives. He'll still get stunned, but I think I'd rather have the unit than lose it. Just kidding, it didn't survive.
Cowards hide, never escape.
We're just going to attack with Kayn, and we're going to take out their Grenadier.
I will not yield.
Gather up.
We're going to hit in Poppy again. We'll pick Ross this time around. And, well, actually, we're just going to end the round there. We're not going to use the Darkened Harpoon. Our elephant already has it.
Play something we can fight to.
We'll drop down the defector. And we'll use Kayn Shadow Step here to take out Poppy. Yeah, I mean, that could be the other option too. I could use Scourge's Stash. I have to level, have to rank up Lee Sin though. I don't have him at 2-star yet.
Peace is a trail painted with blood.
I was thinking about using that relic for Gnar actually, because he uses, like, he has a lot of ways of triggering Plunder and effects like that. Kayn, not as much. But it is what it is. Yeah, we're going to use our scout first. She has Challenger, so we're going to use it to take out... Yeah, I think Scourge's Stash would be the way to go if you're trying to level him up like I was the other day. Otherwise, he just doesn't feel that good. Alright, and we're gonna go for another challenge. And we're gonna attack like this, and this should be enough for us to end.
Everyone really does look better in red.
Well, we're probably, like, pretty far ahead on our battle pass with how often we're playing Aurelion Sol now. Alright, well, we can go for the free Soul Sword. If we're able to use Momentous Choice with one of our units equipped, this should be free, thanks to Flo. And we have the support champion, and after that, we have to go up against 2 elusives. Elusive one way or the other. Ah, we could go for Fiora, and she has regeneration. Okay. Alright, now this is... We have another win con. We just have to hope she doesn't get obliterated over and over and over again by Aurelion Sol. And now, obviously, I have to make it to that point, but... I've been pretty good for that so far. I'm kind of excited now. I didn't have to use my rerolls. We'll replace the Soul Sword. And we'll replace the Lodestone and Riposte. We're probably going to cut that card. I don't want to deal with the 5 cost. We don't have anything early to use, unfortunately. We do have the attack turn though, so it's not the worst. Hopefully we get something nice this turn around though. And the Saga Seeker it is. I guess we should stop them from dealing damage to us as much. We'll trade units there. Alright, well, they're sitting on a Crescent Strike, so I kind of don't want to play Fiora this turn. But a part of me kind of does. You know what, we'll just go for it. We already know they're going to Crescent Strike me.
Watch them fly back into stars. We'll reverse gravity and polarity and watch them get really confused.
Well, they didn't. They played a unit instead.
Ouchie.
I guess having regeneration on Fiora doesn't matter as much because I do have Kayn. Oh well. We'll give her the Darkened Bloodletters. And now we can use her and Furious Fielder. This is kind of mean. We're going to use Furious Fielder here to take out their... whatever that card is. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that.
Portal me something cool.
And Fiora levels up.
I have no equal.
Let's do it over there.
Alright, well, unfortunately for us, Fiora isn't elusive yet. So, nothing we can do about that. That's alright. I'm tempted to give her Soul Sword here. I want to. Okay. I only have to take out 2 more units. So we'll drop down the Saga Seeker. And we'll use the Darkened Bloodletters on it instead. And we'll end the round there. Nice.
Let them eat swords.
I am ready.
Alright, well, we're going to attack. We're going to take out Zoe before we do anything else. We're 1 takedown away from having Fiora win for us. We'll drop down Kayn here. He'll hit into Zoe. And we'll pass. We'll pass again. Alright, we only need 1 way, like we only need like 1 Furious Wielder or something like that and we're good to go. If they attack with any card that isn't elusive, they're kind of screwed. So I'm excited. Alright, we'll drop down the Defector here. Oh, okay. Well, they're being smart. They're attacking with their elusives. I win next turn either way. Doesn't even matter. Unless they have some way of obliterating. Alright, and here it is.
Strike quickly, strike try me.
Drown in shadow.
We level up Kayn from that too. So now the only thing we really have to worry about is healing our Nexus. We have to worry about sustain more so. And obviously giving Fiora layers of defense, like Spell Shield. That would be huge. Vampiric Scepter would be nice too. Alright, well, we can go for the Darken Ages here. Actually, no we won't, we'll go for Jhin. And we have two choices here between the Chamber of Renewal, I don't know what that does, or the item chest. We'll go for the Chamber of Renewal. Oh, hey, speaking of which, I can give her Spell Shield. Aha! Right, yeah, I'm just going to give her Spell Shield. And I'm forced to either go up against Tahm Kench or Ashe. Both of them are probably the worst to deal with as Fiora. But I don't need the Arena Mecha Caster. True. And they probably will. Don't tempt them. We'll try to go up against Tahm Kench. He's definitely not the best choice, but with his weaker allies, his weaker cards, we might be able to play off of it with Fiora. I can't help it. I have to stretch, damn it. Doubles is back there laughing at me for stretching. Alright, well, we're going to replace both of our riposts. And we got another rough hand, but we drew Fiora. Alright, we were forced to pass, but it is our attack turn.
A little luck for those who need it.
Whoa, it has Titan's Axe. Incredible. Okay. Well, we'll give the Darkened Lodestone to our Wounded White Flame. And we're forced to take 1 damage. That's okay. We get our item back. Next turn we get Fiora. Here we go.
By my honor, you must die.
We'll drop down the Darkened Lodestone on her, and this is going to give her quick attack.
Just pretend I'm not here, eh?
And we're going to use Fiora to take out their Gift Giver.
Be brave.
And so it begins.
Hope I didn't need that.
Alright, here we can drop down the Laurent Protege.
If only Fiora could see me now.
She can.
Oh, okay. They dropped down the Iceborne Gauntlet, they stole Fiora. Alright, that's not fun. That was really unlucky of us. We'll give the Darkened Lodestone to the Prodigy, it's all we can do. Damn. Yeah, I don't even have a chance to play here. Well, there's our revive. That was fast. Tries again, try again.
It is my
Okay.
mind which all travels in.
Hopefully we can at least get like another level out of this. I hope to at least beat Tahm Kench. And after that, I mean, at least our support champions would have an epic item to work with. We're replacing that card. I hate that. Too high of a cost. Interesting. We'll drop down the Saga Seeker.
Peace is a trail painted with blood.
A little luck for those who need it.
Okay. And we could attack with it. Yeah, we might as well.
Onward!
We'll attack for 5. And we'll pass.
I'm not afraid.
Alright. This time we'll use the Soul Sword on our Saga Seeker. And we'll drop down our Wounded White Flame. We'll lose our Wounded White Flame, but we'll take out one of their units too. It's now Fiora time. We'll see how this goes this time.
You must die.
Je suis soiling mon pantalon.
They say these were from the
No more of your crap suit washing, please.
Okay.
That soap? You've been drinking this?
Try me.
Oh, you're
We'll challenge them just like this, and this is going to be good for us.
Protect
We have half of the level up condition for Fiora, just like last time. Hopefully we don't lose in the same way. And we'll drop down the Darkened Bloodletters on Fiora. And we'll end the round there. We do have an additional copy of Fiora in hand too. But we don't have that many cards to work with beyond that.
I see feast in the future.
We'll drop down a Ranger Knight Defector here. And we'll end the round.
Where there's a will, there's a
Alright, here we're going to attack with Fiora. And we're going to use her to challenge the Fortune Croaker. And we're also going to attack with the other 2 units as well. If they decide not to block, we win. Alright, they use Shakedown, which means they're able to use the Acquired Taste now. Oh well. We level up Fiora.
too easy.
If they do use an Acquired Taste, Tahm Kench would destroy himself. So it'd be kind of pointless at this point. We'll drop down our Startled Stomper. And we'll use the Darkened Lodestone on Fiora this time.
Suppose that makes you the cat. Hey, big fella?
And we'll use the Darkened Bloodletters on our Scout. And we'll end the round there.
I'm sure there's something for my tastes.
We have to skip the block here. We don't have an elusive unit to deal with that. Okay, Tahm Kench is kind of
Too late.
taking himself out. Fascinating. I guess he just wanted to give stats to my Startled Stomper. Nothing wrong with that. He probably felt bad for destroying me so easily last time.
Right to business, eh, Tom? Let's see.
Yep, I think that was the case. You see that? He emoted. They emoted back at me. That was definitely the case.
This establishment's fair.
We'll attack with all of our units here. We'll use Fiora to challenge our elusive unit. And we'll use Momentous Choice somewhere. We'll wait for them to commit their block first.
Closer, friend.
Sneaky, very sneaky. But it's not enough.
Your move.
Alright, that should be enough for us to win. Awesome.
Another victory for House LoR.
Alright, we'll go for Haunted Tomb here. It's free. Might as well. And if they take out our Fiora, we'll just get her back, maybe, hopefully. That's the plan, at least. We either have the shop or we have healing. We'll go for healing for sure. And no, we have to take on Jhin. He has Duplicate. Oh god. We're going to get sent to Brazil here. But that's okay. We'll at least give him a fair fight. We'll try our best. We'll replace the Prodigy, and I think we'll keep the rest of our hand. We'll hold off on using the Haunted Tomb, in case they do something goofy. Alright, we drop down the Starwood Stomper here. They decided not to attack. That's good for us. We'll give it the Soul Sword. And we'll end our round there. Here we'll drop down the Wounded White Flame.
Death is inevitable. I will make it beautiful.
Okay, well, I guess that doesn't really matter because we do have Spell Shield on that card. And we're going to use it to take out... No, I guess that wouldn't take out anything, huh? Well, they don't have any mana. We can use the Darkened Lodestone on it. I just think it's a waste, and I think I'd rather use it for Fiora. Well, on that note, we're just going to attack with the Starwood Stompers. And we'll end around there. They do drop down 2 Jhins. We drop down one of our Fioras.
Need only be concerned with its ending.
Alright. And we'll block with the Starwood Stomper. And... no, maybe we shouldn't. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyways. I'd rather do that than lose a lot of our Nexus health. We already used our revive too. If I blocked differently, we would have kept our Stomper. That was just a misplay on my part. And we'll drop down the Darkened Lodestone on Fiora. And we'll end the round there. Okay, we're going to attack with Fiora here. We're going to challenge one of the Jhins. And we're going to commit to this attack. We'll drop...
I am ready.
Okay, well, that's okay. They kind of wasted the stage hand here. We'll drop down the Saga Seeker.
Come out from your shadows, demon.
We're gonna make them
And we'll use the Darkened Lodestone on our Saga Seeker. And we'll end the round there. There's so much going on.
better than that. Come on. Show what you got.
Wow.
You can do better than that.
Alright, well, Jhin levels up.
Come on.
We're going to use the Saga Seeker to block Jhin, which is going to be a shadow block. And we're going to use Fiora to take out another one of their units, I suppose.
Is this supposed to be
Maybe.
a challenge?
We'll see.
Such unrefined style. Precision.
We'll use Furious Wielder here to use Fiora to take out the Prefect. And we'll commit to this attack.
Not bad.
That levels up Fiora.
Too easy.
Take your place, and our show will begin.
And I also used her to shadow block too. That's okay. We'll pass. Fiora's leveled up now, so if we could get like another Furious Wielder or something, we're really good to go.
Is this the face of fear?
Damn. Well, there's still a chance. We'll drop down our Defector here. And we're gonna attack with it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Challenger, so maybe we shouldn't. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll use Fiora to challenge. And we'll attack with the Saga Seeker too. We'll attack just like this.
I was always mortal.
From your canvas of art.
Alright, we're going to use our normal repost to give barrier to our scout.
Your move.
And we're almost at our win con.
Fresh tracks.
Everything has top, so these marksmen are kind of useless in that sense. We'll give our scout the soul sword. And we'll end the round there. Hopefully we can get Furious Wielder. We'll be good to go if we do. We also never really get Kayn, I've noticed.
Hear that?
Haven't seen him much at all this time.
I knew you'd find your mark eventually.
Alright, we'll drop down our White Flame. That'll give us another unit to block with.
People.
I see.
Is this supposed to be a
We'll block with
challenge?
Fiora. We'll give her a barrier. And that will win. Okay, there's our win con. We outplayed our opponent. That was pretty cool. There's a lot going on in that match too. Aha! I can now give Fiora tough if I wanted to, but we're gonna reroll. I don't think Shadow Totems actually works well for her. I could go for Rally though, in Last Breath. If I get stabilized as a power here, it might be okay. We'll go for Stacked Against Them. That means she'll at least be a 3 cost instead. And we could use Fiora to go up against Fiora. She does have Unyielding Determination though, so it's going to be a tricky fight. We're going to replace a Defector here in the Haunted Tomb. I didn't use it last time, so I don't know if I'm going to be using it this time too. We can't do anything turn 1 because we don't have any cards that are cheap enough to play. But we'll drop down Fiora here.
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
And we'll use Fiora to block the War Chef.
Eyes bigger.
And now we'll use the Darkened Lodestone on her. So now she'll have quick attack. And we'll end the round there. Alright, here we're just gonna immediately attack with her. And we're gonna take out the Badger Bear. That's gonna let her level up.
I have no equal. Always justice.
They play their Fiora. Theirs is a little bit stronger than ours. We're okay though. We're just gonna pass. I'm kind of curious to see what they do. Okay. Alright, they're throwing the game. We're going to use Momentous Choice on our Fiora. And we're going to let this happen. Right, since we have Spell Shield, it didn't work as planned, but that's okay. We'll go for it anyways. That's alright, we'll take out your Fiora for free. And we're one attack away from our win con. So that's really good for us. And they drop down the War Chef. Alright, we'll drop down our Defector then. And we'll end the round there. Unfortunately, they didn't throw again in attack. But it's okay. In a way, they did anyways. We'll just use Fiora to attack the War Chef. Yeah, I know, crazy. But hey, we still won. It's alright. We actually would have won faster, like you said, if we didn't have Spell Shield. So, that's kind of amusing in a way. Alright, we're definitely going to go for Nopify. As Hero's Horn, being able to stop spells is huge. We're going to go for the Champion item chest, and we'll go for -1 cost on Fiora. And now we're going to go up against Karma. She has Unstable Inventory, which isn't that bad actually to go up against. It's better than going up against Duplication. That's probably the worst, as I mentioned earlier in the stream. They do start with the attack token. I'm just going to keep this hand. The only thing I want is Furious Wielder or an equipment. They drop down Karma, as expected.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
We'll start by dropping down Fiora.
Save your world. We speak with blades.
Everything's better with company.
And now we'll drop down Kayn. That is a pretty big Karma though. Not gonna lie. And well, we have to block one of them. Yeah, I suppose we'll just sacrifice Kayn here. Kinda sad. We finally draw him and, you know, that happens. We could drop down the Haunted Tomb and save him though. And we now have an equipment, so we can give Fiora the Darkened Scythe. And we'll end the round after we drop down the Saga Seeker. And we'll end the round there. Oh yeah, we have the Furious Wielder. We're going to use Fiora to attack here. And we're going to use Momentous Choice. She needs more health. And she should be good to go. We're going to commit to this attack. We'll see what happens. Oh, they're recalling. We'll use Furious Wielder. Take out their elusive unit instead then. And that still brings us a little bit closer to our win condition. And we'll drop down Droll. That's actually a really good card against Karma. And we'll pass. We'll pass again. Alright, they're just throwing a lot of units on their board. And they're going for the attack too. Oh, and they get challenged. Okay, that's not fun. We're gonna use Fiora's Repost there to save Fiora. We're gonna use Kayn to take out the Droll's Protector. And we're gonna use we're going to sacrifice our other units here,
You must
I
understand.
suppose. And this is going to save us.
A good death.
The rage. Let it loose.
Alright, we drop Kayn back down. This time is Rost.
You are the tool. I am the weapon.
And he's able to take out Karma. And we'll end the round there. We're just going to attack with both of them immediately. We're going to use Fiora to challenge the Greenblade duo, and we're going to use Ross to take out the Scales of the Dragon. Actually, maybe we should... yeah, we'll use him to take out the Coastal Defender instead. And we'll commit to this attack. This levels up Fiora.
I have no equal.
We have some control back after all of that mayhem. We'll drop down Jhin,
A new purpose, a new home.
and we'll pass.
Hardened scales.
We owe this land our lives.
Alright, we're going to drop down Kayn's Shadow Step here, and we're going to use him to take out one of the Coastal Defenders.
For mercy.
That's going to heal us a little bit more. And we're going to end the round there. Okay.
Submit to me. Bow before me.
Try me.
Alright, we're going to commit to this attack. We'll do pretty well here. We'll heal 2 more Nexus health. And Fiora comes a little closer to winning the game for us if Kayn doesn't do it first. And we'll pass. We could have used her post and won there, I think. But that's okay. We'll drop down to Prodigy. They only have 1 card left, and that's Dragon's Protection. They decided not to attack, so we're guaranteed the win. Alright, we're going to attack with both Fiora and Kayn once again. We'll use Kayn to challenge, and Fiora to challenge, of course. And we're going to commit to this attack. They only have 1 card that we don't know of, so yeah. This is pretty much a guaranteed win.
Tend to them.
That was pretty cool.
Another victory for House LoR.
Alright, so here we'll go for the Noxian Defector. That is Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, kind of. Okay, this is great. Alright, well, we'll go for Jarvan, and he's going to be free at times if we use Fiora to challenge. Oh, okay, he's not free, so to speak. We have to pay his cost, but even so. We'll go for 2 copies of Jarvan here. And we'll also go for Hold Them Off. And we'll continue from there. We have the choice between the Rekindler or another shop. But we have to take on Azir, and this time Azir actually has the legendary power. Which is power overwhelming. The thing with Azir is that he's actually pretty easy for Kayn to deal with, I think, because of Kayn's scaling from his star powers. So, this isn't the worst. And we start with the attack token too, which is also nice. We're going to replace the Defector and Nopify here. This is a pretty good hand, I have to say. We'll start off by playing Fiora.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
And I guess we'll just attack with her.
Never hold back.
And we'll end around there.
Shurima never fell. It only
Okay, they drop down the Shuriman Chicken Nugget. We'll drop down our Saga Seeker.
I will die when I am ready.
And we'll use the Saga Seeker to block Azir, and we'll use Fiora to take out one of the Sand Soldiers.
Explode in Shurima's name.
And we'll give her the Darken Aegis. And that will give her Toughen some more stats. And we'll end the round there. Okay, so here we're going to attack with Fiora. We're going to use Momentous Choice on her to give her more power. And that gave her just enough power to be able to take out Azir. And that levels her up.
I have no equal.
And we'll drop down the Defector here. And we'll end the round there. They have to be careful what they do now, because I'm pretty close to winning already.
My name will echo
We'll drop
the
down
ages.
Kayn.
The child is gone.
He'll take a chunk out of Azir real quick.
Shurima, see
Oh.
what I can carry it with.
Seems like they've chosen death.
I am honored.
To slaughter.
Okay. If they attack again, we win.
I will not yield.
Yeah, if your Arcane's kind of built to go up against Azir, I feel. It's quite literally the free win. We'll drop Kayn back down, this time as Rost. He'll take a chunk out of Azir again.
And grant it before mine. Your command.
And we get some health back too. It's still their attack turn, they decide not to attack. I wonder why. If they play any unit, they lost. If they don't play any unit, I think they still lost. Let me see how much damage we have first. Yeah! Alright, we'll play with them. We'll drop our Scout first.
See what we see.
Quick Strike Blade for the win.
I have no time for fools.
Awesome. And we'll be full health too. Thanks to Kayn. Yeah, that was pretty good.
As I expected.
Why can't Aurelion Sol be like that? Hopefully we get some good stuff out of here. We'll go for Overwhelm on the Wounded White Flame. I don't know what to do here, actually. Well, we could use Condemn. That might not be the worst. And I guess we'll buy this power just so, in case we don't get, like, early units, you know, we have a backup plan. We'll look to cut a card, and we're probably going to, yeah, we're definitely going to cut this Prodigy out. And now we have to go up against Katarina. She does have Unyielding Determination. And my nose is itchy again. Damn it. Okay. Alright, we are going to replace Jarvan, but we'll keep the rest of our hand. The Haunted Tomb's a good backup plan just in case something happens to Fiora. And we'll drop her down for 1 cost. And I guess we'll pass. Unfortunately for us, we don't have any of the stat buffs for Fiora. And here we'll drop down Kayn. Kayn's going to take out their Trifarian real quick. And we'll put the Darkened Lodestone on Fiora. I think already we have so much board control, it's not funny. I don't know if they're going to actually be able to recover from this. Thanks to us having the Frostbite, pulled them off. This is, like, so easy. We're going to use Fiora to kill Katarina here, and we're going to attack with our other units too. And we'll commit to this attack. This is going to bring Fiora closer to leveling up, and it's going to level up Kayn. If they play a unit again this turn, we'll just have Kayn go after it. Yep, okay. As previously mentioned. Unfortunately, I guess that was a little bit of a misplay. Because now I have to pay for Startled Stomper and stuff. That's okay.
No going back.
We'll drop down our Noxian Defector here. And we'll end the round there. Hopefully we can get like a Furious Wielder or something. That would be really nice for us. Okay, we'll drop down our Ranger Knight Defector this time. And we're just gonna let this go through. And we'll drop down the Startled Stomper.
No one's the wiser. Stealth.
They already attacked, so I don't have to worry about the Saboteur just yet. Alright, we're going to attack with our Scout first. And we're going to commit to this attack. And now we're going to attack with all of our units. It doesn't matter if we use Kayn or not. It doesn't matter if we use Fiora or not, really. And we're going to commit to this attack just like this. Since they do have unyielding determination, they'll come back to life, and that's okay. We're going to Notify that Blade's Edge. Oh, I see how it is. Alright, well, that's all their cards, basically.
This might hurt.
They only have 2 cards left. Fiora levels up, and our next attack turn we'll have Jarvan to use too, I think. Unless Kayn's Shadow Step counts as a challenge. We'll see. Yeah, it would. Huh. Cool. Alright, we're gonna try it out real quick. See if this actually works. We'll use Kayn's Shadow Step to take out the Arena Kingpin. Yep. Alright, that's awesome. And we get a free Jarvan too. Alright, we'll pass. Okay, they're dropping down Guile on Fiora. That doesn't matter. We're going to use Condemn. And we're going to take out their Saboteur. And that's their last card. We have Spell Shield, so it wouldn't have stunned Fiora either way. And we're going to attack with everyone and win. This is a pretty good match too, just like Azir. We didn't lose any health either, thanks to Frostbite. It gave us a lot of board control.
Expected.
The only thing is Aurelion Sol isn't going to have that many weaker units if he only plays champions. So I have to be careful with that. We're going to give Fiora Phage. Yeah, I think you get a lot out of it. We'll go for the best defense here. Why not? And we can take on Viego, and there's a shop behind it. Or we can go up against Lulu, which has healing behind it. I think we'll go for the safe route. We'll go up against Lulu. We'll see how we do. As long as we get through it, we'll be okay. This is a really good setup. We're going to replace Jhin, though. But we'll keep the rest of our hand. Hopefully I could get, like, our lodestone or something. Nope. Oh well. We'll drop down Fiora.
By my honor, you must die.
Lulu! Where'd she go?
And we're going to attack.
Try me.
And we're going to take out their young witch. Lucky for me, Lulu does give us a lot of fodder to work with for Fiora. So we'll scale pretty fast and for free too. And now we have an equipment to use on her. So now we can use Fiora's Wielder. And we'll end the round there.
Here I am! Forever hear it.
We're going to drop down Kayn here.
The child.
That's going to put a little bit of a dent into Lulu. They decide not to attack, so we're just going to end the round there. Cool. And we're going to attack again with all of our units. We're going to use Fiora to challenge Lulu. And this is going to be her level up condition.
Too easy.
Then we level up Kayn as well.
I will not yield.
If they play 2 units, we should win this round, actually.
Well, this isn't the point.
Alright, there's one. We're going to use Fiora's Wielder from Fiora. And they only have to play 1 more unit. Yep.
Don't think I won't unmake you.
Oh, we can't use Condemn. Apparently we didn't attack 2 times this round, even though we did. Whatever. We'll drop down Kayn. Maybe. Nah, we'll pass. We'll wait off. We'll hold off on dropping down Kayn. We'll see what we get. That way we can just use Condemn this time.
Wait, is that a familiar frog? Oh my gosh. Go on, Rip.
Alright, good game. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I hope Aurelion Sol's like. I completely beat Lulu without dealing damage to her Nexus. I mean, I actually might have, I don't know. Wasn't paying that much attention. Yeah, that was a pretty clean win. And we didn't need a healing node after all. We'll go for a scout. Actually, we'll go for field promotion. We might be able to put scout on Fiora. We have the healing node. We can look to cut a card. Maybe there's something we want to cut. Nah, not really. We'll just heal 0. And we'll go up against Zed and eventually Swain. Swain does have duplicate. Zed has mana flow. Oh, rough. Very rough. Zed at least gives me something to work with, though. And he has the attack token first. Damn. We'll replace Jhin in the Wounded White Flame here. We'll keep Kayn in field promotion. Hopefully we can draw Fiora. This is the only time I actually had an issue with that. Crazy. No Fiora, turn 1. Wow. I can't believe it. We'll drop down the Saga Seeker. We'll have to use our Vanguard Lookouts to block for us. And we take 2 damage from their Apprentice. Alright, we'll drop down Kayn here. They'll take out their Apprentice. Thanks to Frostbite. Okay. That's kind of silly to use now. But whatever. And I guess I'll just level Kayn up here.
I will not yield.
Alright, well, we'll drop Kayn back down and take out their Apprentice once again. And this will heal us too.
I am the weapon.
And we'll end the round there. Okay, they're using Dawn and Dusk again. But if they summon units that have Frostbite and nothing else to them, it's not going to do anything. I like it. We're just going to use Kayn to take out Zed here. Give us free health. Put him out of his misery. Okay, we'll drop down the Noxian Defector here, and that will let us draw. They decided not to attack with their 0 damage Zeds. So, okay, I'm cool with this. We'll attack with all of our units here. Obviously, we're going to use Challenge, and this is going to imply that we get our free Jarvan. And we get a free Silent Shadows here too. Unfortunately for us, they are recalling our Kayn, but I think that's okay. We'll use Soul Sword on Jarvan here. And we'll use the Darkened Lodestone on the Saga Seeker. And we'll end our round there. I was expecting him to play Zed back down, but it doesn't seem like they have Zed. We'll drop down Rost here. He'll take out the Shadow Assassin. I don't know what they're up to now. I think they're giving up. I see how it is. Well, okay. I guess I'll just Shadow block them then. We'll drop down Jhin.
To my dying breath, I will honor the Wuju name.
And we'll end the round there. Alright, we'll drop down Rast once more. This time he'll take out Grand Shadow Blade. Hey, I guess they ran out of recalls. Finally! Victory!
Feel my hatred!
And we'll take on the next fight with full health. We'll be going up against Swain, so I'm sure we'll lose health going up against him. But we'll see how things go. I hope we could beat Aurelion Sol. I feel like our deck isn't really broken this time around either, so it's going to be weird if we do. We're going to go for a cheaper Jarvan. And now we're up against Swain before we take on Aurelion Sol. He does have duplicate, so he could be a problem. We'll see how things go. He has a lot of healthy units, so if we have Fiora, it might be a little harder for her to start scaling, but we'll see. We'll replace Riposte, and we'll keep the rest of our hand. Hey, we got Fiora. We're in business. Okay, we'll drop down Fiora immediately.
I long for a worthy opponent.
Ha ha ha! Hell yeah! Okay. This is over for them, basically. We're going to use Fiora to challenge one of the spiders. I guess we'll use her to take on a house spider. And we'll attack with the lookouts too, for extra damage, just in case. Swain might as well have already given me my win con. We'll give the Darkened Harpoon to Fiora. And we'll end the round there. Alright, here I'll use Condemn. And I'll have Fiora take out one of the City Breakers. And that levels up Fiora. And summons a Mighty Poro. Okay, they decided not to attack. I wonder why. We'll drop down Kayn here. Maybe. Nah. We'll attack with Fiora first. We'll use Fiora to challenge our other City Breaker. And we get a free Jarvan here too. We get 2 free Jarvans here apparently. I don't know why, but hey, I'm not complaining. Oh, I guess it's because I had 2 in hand. His level up animation is really cool too. I haven't seen it before. Okay, and we're 1 attack away from winning. So it's looking mighty unlikely that they'll actually be able to come back from this. But you never know. We'll see. Yeah, they lost. We have Cataclysm. It's over. We have the high ground, Anakin. Alright, we're going to use Cataclysm, and Fiora's going to win the game for us. And up next, we're just going to have to deal with Aurelion Sol. I'm really looking forward to this, actually. Oh, okay. Well, I'll still have full Nexus health, too. Yeah, hopefully we get a good starting hand this time around, unlike the last couple tries. Like I said, I am really determined to beat Aurelion Sol on stream. Hopefully we can get some nice battle rewards out of this too. Alright, we can go for Desert Duel, and that actually helps Fiora a little bit. And here it is. Aurelion Sol once again. Alright, hopefully they don't draw any Scions. Hopefully we get all the Fioras and all the strike mechanics. We'll see. Alright, we have Jarvan and we have one of our strike mechanics. Promising. Oh, we have Fiora. And we have Scout.
Constellations are stars in the sky.
Okay. We'll drop down Fiora here. And we are going to give her Dark and Lodestone. And we'll end the round there. I would use Field Promotion on her, but the issue with that is that she would be a 3 cost otherwise. So, yeah, it wouldn't work too well. We're going to use Fiora to take out their Moon Dreamer real quick. And we get a free Jarvan. Let's see what kind of stuff they have going on here. Alright, they get a wrench pot. I'm okay with this. Oh no, and they're starting to stun me already. That opens Fiora up for obliterations. But we'll at least try to level her up first. Okay, we're going to use Desert Duel. And we're going to have Fiora take out their turret. And that levels her up. We're already halfway there. So now, even if they obliterated Fiora, as long as I draw another one of her, we're good to go. We'll give the Darkened Harpoon to Jarvan. And we'll end the round there. If they attack, we win. All Celestial Wonder. We'll use Fiora to take out their Heim. This is really close. I'm actually really excited. We might be able to win with perfect Nexus health. So Nasus does have Fearsome. So we'll drop down our Wounded White Flame. And we'll use the Dark and Lodestone on it too. Actually, I suppose at this point we should use it on Fiora. Oh, she already had it. Oh well. We'll use our units to block like this, since we can't block Nasus. We won't have perfect health, but as long as they don't have their obnoxious Celestial Obliteration card, we win. That's all it takes at this point. And if they do, we'll just use Haunted Tomb.
I never hold back. Try me.
Okay, this is what it comes down to. Me versus the wrench bot. Let's go. We did it! We finally beat Aurelion Sol. Ugh. Alright, that was suspenseful. I can sleep well tonight. We're good to go. Alright, we got our first Aurelion Sol completion. Thanks to Fiora. And thanks to Kayn having strike mechanics in his deck for Fiora to use. I know I'm excited. Now watch me get like one shard out of this gold vault. Thanks, Lila. Thanks for cheering us on. Hey, we got Nest too. Awesome.